Alright, it gets a little interesting in this video. I'm just tooling around, and I know this is some stuff y'all seen before, but it's going to be a little bit different. And I'm still checking out a glitch. I think I found a glitch in something in Sarah's X7 Smart drone. And there's that pond again. One of these days I'll figure out how I can see the view screen so I can tell what I'm looking at while I'm making the video. And I'll stop and I can point out what some of them things is beside the pond. There's a house right there. That house is fairly new. And there's a couple of things over there I ought to know what it is, but they may be new too. And I'm trying to get as close to the property line of that nice gentleman that lives on the far side of that hedgerow around me as I can and see what's going on. I'm not being nosy. I'd like to get over there as far as I can. I can fly back over there if I want to. And if I'd have had my drone, I probably would have flown back over there. But I'm still ticking out Sarah's, Miss Bly's, and there's a little bit of a problem with that thing. It's not manifested itself totally yet to where I know what it is, but I've got an idea at this point what it is. And all that right there, that wobbling back and forth right there, is the wind blowing. That's not me, and that's not nobody's fault except the wind blowing and a non-stabilized camera. But the GPS lock is solid. It's just sitting there. I think I'm sitting down there at the table, and I don't even have my hands on the camera right now. I mean, on the controller. It's just sitting there, and little some guns up there far enough, I'm having trouble seeing it. I could really use a set of good eyes right now besides my own, because if I could sync up the ground video with this video, and I may try that sometime after a while, I don't know yet, but I'm going to get this done first. If I can sync it up, I'll show you that thing is way up there. I think I got up higher on this video than I did with my drone the other night. I mean, I'm up in there pretty good ways. And that's probably the line of hedgerow. And all that back behind the hedgerow, like I said the other time, it used to be hardwood, good squirrel hunting area. And that place to the right over there was a darn good squirrel hunting area. And there was no houses back there whatsoever. I mean, there wasn't nothing. And I think right here I'm starting to develop a problem that I can't figure out what the problem is. I mean, I know what the problem is, but it's not acting like I'm losing the phone. The 5G Wi-Fi on the phone is losing contact with the drone, is what it is. And I'm not sure exactly from this point of view when it totally happens, but you'll see it and I'll know it when it gets bad. And it gets bad, I'm going to tell you. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good video right there. The colors are nice. The skyline is fairly flat. I mean, the horizon is fairly flat. And when I rock it, it washes out the sky a little bit. But that's pretty much Carolina blue sky with some white fluffy clouds in it. Beautiful place to call home, people. And like I said, that rocking back and forth, that's not my twitchy finger today. That's the drone blowing in the wind. And I think I'm gone. I'm probably pointed northeast, maybe a little bit northeast. I mean east northeast, but not much. And yeah, I'm a little bit off of northeast by east, just a little bit. And I'm up pretty good ways. And it don't take much to move when you this high up, you can move just a little bit. You get a whole different perspective. I never realized that. I don't like to get up in an airplane. I love flying models, but I ain't never want to get up in a real airplane. No way, shape, form, or fashion. I've done it a couple of times in airliners going to Georgia and back, and I didn't like it then. I don't want to do it now. But right about now, I think I lose the view screen. All total, the phone view screen is gone, and I can't tell. I can see that little drone up there, but I can't tell nothing about which way it's pointed because it's a little. I'm telling you, it's a little. And I am trying to wiggle it, and that may be part of that wiggling right there. May be me trying to figure out which way it's pointed and nothing and everything. But I'm having a hard time, and I am way past that butthole's property line right there. And I'm surprised the camera's still working. But it's not showing up on the phone screen. It lost GPS. Actually, what it did was it attached back to the GPS at the house. And I'm turning around trying to see the lights, and there's no way I can even see the lights that far away. The lights on hers are not as bright as they are on mine, and I'm not sure I could have seen mine as far away. But I have no idea which way that thing is pointed, and I'm trying to figure it out, and it's just a darn little bitty speck in the sky. I see the drone, but I can't tell nothing about the way it's pointed, and you'll see in a minute. Now, I think right there I'm getting it oriented with that butt end towards me, and I am exactly 180 degrees off. I have the front end pointed toward me, so when I thought I was coming home, right here, I am going just directly away from me. And it took me a minute to realize that thing's getting littler, old grumpy. That ain't supposed to be getting littler, it's supposed to be getting bigger. And I look like I'm all in them trees, and it didn't look that bad from where I was at, but it looked pretty bad. And I finally figured out what I was doing, so I raised up some and just hopefully it didn't rotate none, and scooted back towards the table and got it up where I could see, and realized I was 180 degrees off, so I rotated it 180 degrees, give or take, and got my butt turned just a little bit more, and then come home to the right to where I could see what was going on. And this video is going to end in just a minute, so I'm gonna shut up, and it's going to end while I'm still up there, just like the other one did. It's going to cut off. I think I lose everything, except the drone in just a minute. So I'll be back at the end and give you all the instructions right there. You are. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, like it, subscribe if you feel like it. Take care, play pretty, have fun. Remember all that other stuff. Bye.